If you are on a weight loss journey, you may wonder if you're actually burning fat. Sure, you may see the scale go down, but your clothes are still fitting the same. Or maybe the scale weight isn't going down, but your clothes are looser. Today, on Good Cuppa Health, we will look at 8 overlooked and not so obvious signs you're actually burning fat. Let's jump right in. Sign number 8. Enhanced mental activity. When you burn fat for energy, you may notice your ability to focus is stronger than it used to be. You may also notice that your ability to concentrate is easier, and you may cross more things off your to-do list. You may also notice that your mood is more stable or elevated. Sign number 7. You feel more alive and better overall. When you're burning fat, you may notice you have more energy, and you can push through your workouts better because your endurance levels are higher. Your body isn't relying on carbs for energy, and your blood sugar is more regulated. Therefore, you aren't experiencing the energetic highs and lows that come with irregular blood sugar levels. Adding to this, if you're burning fat, your energy levels are more stable. If you're losing weight but feel tired or lethargic, it could be a sign you're burning muscle. Maintaining muscle mass could improve energy levels, and if you're losing a lot of it on your weight loss journey, you may be more tired than usual. Also, if you're burning mostly carbs, tiredness or lack of energy could be a sign. Sign number 6. You have fewer sugar cravings. When you're burning fat, you tend to have better blood sugar levels, which means regulated sugar cravings. You may notice fewer cravings for sweets and high-carbohydrate foods. High-carb diets and lots of added sugar can make us crave more sweets and pile on the pounds. If you've been losing fat, you've probably been eating more quality protein, healthier fats, and fewer carbs or low-carb fruits, veggies, and whole grains, which would naturally reduce sugar cravings. Sign number 5. You notice you can do fasted exercise with little to no problems. When you burn fat for energy, you can go a bit longer in a fasted state than someone who burns muscle or carbs for energy. Bodies that primarily run on fat for energy have just enough calories to sustain them during physical activities like fasted exercise. I have a quick question. Do you relate to any of these signs? Have you noticed any signs that you are losing fat? Share your opinion in the comment section. You never know, your input might help someone else. Sign number 4. You notice you can go a few more hours before your next meal. You may find that you can eat every 3 to 4 hours without needing any meals in between. You're not relying on carbs to fuel your hunger every hour. More than likely, you're eating more foods high in fiber, quality protein, and healthy fats that help put the body in a fat-burning state. You're also not eating carb-heavy foods. And because you burn fat for energy, blood sugar levels are more stable, leading to less hunger. I should mention, an exception to this could be on weightlifting days, where appetites tend to increase and going a few hours between meals may not be possible. Sign number 3. You notice you're getting stronger. If you exercise, in particular resistance train or weightlift, you should notice a progression in your strength. If you've been using the same set of weights for a while and still get tired after each session, you may be losing muscle rather than gaining it. Take an honest look at your diet. Are you eating enough quality protein at every meal? Experts recommend anywhere from 20 to 35 grams of protein per meal. Sign number 2. More muscle definition. If you're burning fat and working out, you will notice more definition in your muscles. Your abs may not be completely ripped, but you could see some definition at certain angles. You may also notice more muscle definition in your arms and legs. These are clear signs your body is using fat for energy, because fat will hide the muscle definition. So when you burn the fat, you'll be able to see more muscles. And sign number 1. You notice your body measurements are going down. This ties into sign number 2. When you're losing fat, you're losing weight, but you also notice a change in your body measurements. You may hear stories of people where the scale weight stayed the same, but their clothes were getting looser. That's because they were losing inches. Or they see the scale weight go down, but at a slower rate. When you burn fat, your fat cells shrink and your body composition changes. 5 pounds of muscle looks smaller than 5 pounds of fat because it is more dense or compact than fat. 2 people could weigh the same but look different because one person has more muscle mass and their body burns more fat for energy. Many experts recommend paying more attention to our body measurements than the scale while on a weight loss journey because the scale can be deceiving. When you're burning fat, you will look leaner despite the scale weight only going down a few pounds or staying the same. However, if you're losing muscle or burning mainly carbs for energy, you may notice that the scale is going down, but clothes still feel the same or tighter. Or, as soon as you see some weight loss, the weight comes right back. So, there you have it. 8 overlooked signs you're actually losing fat. If you're losing weight, but none of these apply to you, you may be burning carbs and muscle for energy. You need to take an honest look at your diet, or you may need to address some physiological issues. Check out our video on physiological issues that stop 97% of people from achieving their weight loss goals and see if any of those apply to you. If this video has been helpful to you, liking it would mean a lot to us. It helps us out because it lets YouTube know that you find our content helpful. It also gives us an indication that we are building an audience and that we are creating helpful content for our viewers.